Alright, so what's up everybody in the cyber world? My name is Adam, and what I'm going to do for you guys today is called the dramatic monologue, which means it's something that somebody else wrote, so it's for acting purposes, so this doesn't reflect me or my life in any way. It's pretty intense, but none of this happened to me. I'm just going to act it out for you guys because I'm an actor. So hope you guys like it. It's called Life by Michael Bloxham. That's it. I can't take it anymore. I'm fed up with my life. Prison would be a whole lot better than my life I have now. My so-called parents, who are supposed to encourage me, they think nothing of me. They kicked me out 2 years ago after what happened. My house, the shed in the backyard. Oh, don't get me wrong, it's not so bad. No heat, no water, my dirt bed. Oh, and let's not forget the rats and spiders that keep me company. It's great. Wonderful even. The only reason I live there is when my parents are out, I can watch the house. When they're gone, I can finally eat, shower, change my clothes. You know what? I don't even think they know I'm in the shed. I would have stayed with my friends, and especially my girlfriend, if they were still here. I had a circle of about 12 or 13 friends, including my girlfriend. Everyone was friends with everyone. Then came that night. About 2.5 years ago, we all planned a camping trip. We planned it for the weekend before our senior year started. A week before we're supposed to leave, my mom gets a call. My grandmother passed away the night before. She was about 72. My mom got off the phone crying. The funeral, ironically enough, was the Saturday of my camping trip. I had to tell my friends I couldn't go. I would have gone if my mom hadn't forced me to go. I mean, I love my grandma and all, but I really wanted to go on the camping trip. So the week went by, and I left to go to Oklahoma on Friday. At the same time, my friends, including my girlfriend, left on the camping trip without me. Before they left, my girlfriend told me that she's going to bring a video camera to record the trip so that on Sunday when they get back we can all see it together. So Saturday came and gone, pretty much a normal funeral. Everybody cried and we put her coffin in the ground. We left to catch a flight back here later that day. We got back home Sunday morning. A few hours later my girlfriend calls me saying they're on their way home and that they'd be back around 9 that night. So around 9 I left to go to my girlfriend's house to surprise her when she gets home. 9:30 comes around and I'm starting to wonder what happened to them. Suddenly there's a knock on the door. I go to answer it, and when I open the door, it was a police officer. He told me that a van, matching the van that my friends took for their camping trip, was found wrapped around a tree about 10 miles out of town. He said there were no survivors. Then he gave me the belongings that were found and that could be taken out of the van. One of those items, the video camera. The police officer said that a woman with red hair had that in her hand with the lens facing her. That was my girlfriend. He was amazed that the video didn't break. When the officer left, I sat on the couch and put the video in. I laughed at all the stuff my stupid friends did. The video was dated so I could keep track of the time the video was recorded. Then the date changed to Sunday at about 8:30, which was like an hour ago. My girlfriend was filming everyone, telling them to say one last thing before they turn off the camera. One by one, everyone said something. Now the only ones left were herself and the driver, my friend Brian. When he was finished, he made a Superman pose, taking both hands off the wheel to do it. From the back of the van, you could hear somebody scream, "Watch out!" Brian quickly grabbed the wheel, trying to stop the truck from hitting one side of the road. However, it wasn't good enough. The van swerved off the road, did a complete flip, and somersaulted down a hill. Then it hit a tree, and the car wrapped around it. The camera was still rolling. It was now pinned on a shot of my girlfriend. She was all bloody and cut up. With every last ounce of energy she had, she blew me a kiss. And then she died. The camera stayed in that position until the battery died a few minutes later. I turned off the tape and just bawled my eyes out. My girlfriend's parents came home an hour later and I told them the whole story. Then they came to me. This was all my fault. If I would have just gone on that trip, my girlfriend wouldn't have brought the video camera. If she didn't bring the video camera, she wouldn't have distracted Brian. And if Brian wasn't distracted, he wouldn't have seen the truck. He would have never gone off the road and hit that tree. They would all still be alive if it wasn't for me. That happened 2.5 years ago. It's hard, having to go to 2 funerals in the same month. The second one was the hardest on me. That's when my parents kicked me out. I lost it after the funeral. My life ended that day. I never went to school. What was the point? I tried going the first day, but I left halfway through. I couldn't do it. So that's why there's nothing left for me. Nothing. I know what I have to do. I plan to do it on the anniversary of their death. But I can't wait. I can't keep living without them.